So the thing that really struck me most about the brief that we're working on with Zune Politicon is the idea that we are living in this time of unprecedented chaos with respect to housing, that we have more refugees around the world than we ever have before, and that the idea of a kind of freehold domestic abode is a rapidly receding dream for a large proportion of the population. And so I wanted to kind of work with the idea of the ethics of the call. So my kind of hypothesis, I guess, is that the solution to this is not architectural, but ethical, and that I'm feeding these ideas through questions of language and silence. Ultimately, I think it's a kind of struggle or a tension between the fact that we're all fundamentally alone and that we have this essential kind of solitude, and yet we have this incredible capacity for and continuous call to create communities. And so then the question is really an ethical one about how it sort of feels like it's impossible to say anything about this chaos and these sort of questions that we have about how we're living, and yet we really need to be able to say something. So the model is kind of working with a tectonics of reflectivity and sort of planes of existence about steps that we can't take and need to take over and over and over again in order to try and progress. So I want the viewer to experience the model in a kind of movement around so that they are implicated into the work.